Hey everyone, it's Patty. I'm so excited to be sharing with you today's video. It's a getting it all done video. I share some homeschooling things that we do to celebrate Chinese New Year, a really fun Valentine DIY on a budget, a super easy, family-friendly weeknight meal that is really quick, easy, and super inexpensive to make, and my kids love it. Make sure you stay tuned till the very end where I share some cleaning motivation, especially on those nights when you're really tired. I would love to hear what you guys think of this video in the comments down below, and also make sure you give it a thumbs up if you want to see more of these videos.
Hello everyone, today is Tuesday, January 28th, and I thought it would be fun. We're doing a couple fun things today, so I thought it would be fun to bring you guys along. I haven't vlogged in a long time, and I really enjoy it. These are fun videos for me to look back on. So anyways, come along with us through our day. This morning we already had breakfast. It's actually my dad's birthday, and he came over so we could celebrate with him. Chris had to go to work, but he picked up donuts, and I made some eggs and bacon and sausage and all of that, and my dad came over. We spent some time with him, and then he left, and now we're doing school. We're actually doing Chinese New Year school today, so I thought it would be fun to film. The kids right now, what they're working on is like a little Chinese New Year. It's the year of the rat, so they're just doing like a little coloring sheet, and I'm gonna read a story. I like to give them something to keep their hands busy. Okay, awesome. I like to give them something to keep. Why do you color in the words different colors or in red for Chinese New Year? I like to give them something to keep their hands busy while I read. And then Molly is hanging out right here. Hello. Hello.
She's my baby.
She's your baby. So I'm gonna read them a story. Let me show you guys the books I picked up. Kind of a bummer because I ordered a bunch of books for the library to put on hold for me, and I didn't realize they put them back after 6 days, and I was waiting for all the books to come in, so I only had to make one trip to the library, and by the time everything came in, a bunch of the Chinese New Year books were put back. So I was only able to get 3 of them, which is fine. So we're gonna read these 3 today. So I have this one, I guess it's a Nickelodeon show. So I thought that one would be cute. And then this one, a New Year's reunion, and then Peppa Pig's Chinese New Year. I was hoping for some other ones, but this is all my library had on hand with the day that I went. So I'm gonna go ahead and read these, and we're gonna do a few more Chinese New Year activities. All of the activities that I am using are free from Teachers Pay Teachers. If you go on there, you'll find so many resources. All you have to do is type in like a Chinese New Year, and then in your filter, press free. I do purchase tons of resources, but this year I bought like a lot of Valentine stuff, and then I bought a curriculum last year for Chinese New Year that I'm gonna use a couple of those things too. So definitely recommend checking out Teachers Pay Teachers, and I'll show you a couple of the things we are going to be doing.
Mom.
Awesome. Okay, so next yes, I will help you. I'm gonna be helping the little ones out, but Leah can do hers on her own. We're making like a little rat, and then it has like the Chinese Happy New Year symbol.
Are the ears?
Yep, those are the ears. So they're cutting out theirs. Do you want to cut yours out? Let's cut yours out. Okay, so these are gonna be fun, and it's good scissor practicing skills for the kids. Okay, let's cut it out. Okay, for snack time today, they have orange clementines, because I think that's something that they eat on Chinese New Year. And then we celebrated with Chris's family because he's part Chinese. So we celebrated with them over the weekend. So when we went to the Chinese restaurant, we actually picked up some custard buns. And then my mother-in-law last year got the kids
Can I not have this?
yeah, that's fine. The 2 of the kids like the custard buns and the oranges, but Leah does not, which is totally cool. So she's just having the apples. And then my mother-in-law last year got them
And a hard candy.
yes, these Chinese chopsticks. So that's what they're having for snack today. How's the snack, guys?
Good.
Do you like the chopsticks? Leah, you're really good with those chopsticks. Hunter, can I see how you use the chopstick? Let me see your moves. Very good. Ella, can I see you with the chopstick? Good job. And then here's Molly. This is how we get school done most days. So she's just hanging out sleeping while the kids eat a snack, and then I'm gonna read to them another Chinese New Year book. And then we're gonna do another craft and read some more about Chinese New Year. Here, the kids are painting like the back of a paper plate, and I hole punched it, and they're painting it in red, and that's gonna be, we're gonna be making Chinese drums out of these. So we're gonna tie string and put beads. Also, while they were having snack, we read a book, but we also looked at this book. This is the Atlas of Adventures, and then that one over here is the maps book. And we just took a look at all the things in China.
I got
So
some
this
on
is
the
the maps
table.
book.
I wish we have trays.
Okay, okay, so we finished the drums. They're still wet, but I wanted to get pictures of the kids with the drums. So I'm gonna let them just one time. We tied string and sticks that we already had and beads. So one time, guys, because it's still wet, and shake it like this. Twist it like this. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it. Once they're dry, they'll make a lot more noise. But those are gonna be really fun. We're gonna take those with us to the dragon dance
That
tonight.
was my idea.
And Miss Molly here is just chilling.
That was my idea.
Yep.
That was my idea.
Good job, guys. Also, I didn't get nearly as much done as I wanted to. We spent some really nice quality time with my dad. And then because we did a lot of craft things, those take a lot longer to do. So I'm gonna be doing these with Leah during the little kids' quiet time. So we have this half hour and hour time. Then we have this fun little Chinese New Year word search. And then this one we're definitely gonna do. Then this is like a ABC order thing, so we're gonna try to do that later. And then this is like how to draw a rat. I don't think we're gonna end up getting to this, but everything takes longer when you have a baby too. So I always am a little ambitious, but it's better to have more things planned than not enough. So I really wanted to do crafts with the kids because since having Molly, we don't do as many crafts. So I wanted it like a craft heavy day, but those just take a lot longer to do with 3 kids and a baby. And it's lunchtime, and then it'll be nap time, and then we gotta make dinner and get ready for the festival and all the things. So that is pretty much it for our homeschool morning. Like I said, I'm gonna do a couple things with Leah while the other ones are napping, but that's the bulk of our morning. Normally it's a lot more curriculum heavy, but I like to throw in days where it's just like fun, hands-on art crafts, and I think they love it. They really look forward to it. So I'm gonna make lunch and get these kids ready for that. So nap time was pretty short. I was expecting it to be a little bit longer since we did so many things this morning, but that's okay. It's just around 3 o'clock right now, and Molly is sleeping, so I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage and try to clean the kitchen. I haven't been able to clean anything because we were so busy this morning, so I kind of just want to tidy up before I start cooking dinner and before Molly wakes up. I had to cook pretty early because we have to be at the place for the festival at 6. Chris was going to try to make it home early from work, but he's not going to be able to make it, so I gotta like mad dash. So this is the state of the kitchen currently. There's just dishes in the sink, stuff from school kind of everywhere, stuff from my dad being here this morning, and birthday breakfast and all the things. So I just want to tidy up the kitchen really quick so that I can start making dinner, and then I'll bring you guys along with me as I make dinner. As I filmed that, she woke up. Like as soon as I turned off the camera, I could hear her. So instead I'm gonna feed her and then hopefully clean the kitchen and cook. So, oh no, don't be sad. Okay, so I'm gonna get her and then I'll show you guys what I'm cooking. So ignore the mess behind me. I wasn't able to clean the kitchen because I had to feed Molly, and now I want to go ahead and get dinner in the oven because she is not going to last very long. So I want to get the kids able to have dinner before we go to the thing tonight. So I am right now going to chop up some sweet potato, and I just dice it, and I put onion powder, garlic powder, Italian seasoning, salt, and I stick it in the oven until it looks like cooked. I think it ended up being like 30 minutes. So I only have 2, unfortunately. I had 1 more and it went bad. So I'm gonna cut these up, and then I'll show you what I'm gonna do for the rest of our dinner. So I was able to clear the sink so that I can cook my chicken. I don't like to have anything in the sink when I'm cooking chicken. So this is something I make like when I'm in a hurry, and I really enjoy it. So it's kind of like a chili lime fajita chicken style thing, but like much faster. So I just chop up an onion and I cook that first, and then I'll show you what I do with the chicken. So I cook the onions separately before adding the chicken, just because I find it easier just to cook the onions first and then cook the chicken. So while I wait for the onions to heat up, I want to show you a DIY that I worked on, and I think it turned out really cute at that. Okay, so what I did was I have seen these on Instagram sold by a few different shops, but they always sell out really fast, and this probably cost me like a total of $2 to make, so it was really, really affordable. So I want to show you how I made this. I'm just making it on the side of the kitchen as I cook. And if you saw my Valentine home tour, you saw this. But pretty much what I did was I found on Teachers Pay Teacher a pennant, like a blank pennant template, which you could probably do this on the computer and use like a font, but I wanted to do paint, just so it looks like a little bit more like, I don't know, natural. And then the paint colors I used, I have purchased these paint colors already for another project, so I already had them on hand. So they're from Target, it's like an acrylic paint, and I used Cherry Blossom and Ladybug Red. So those are the ones I used. Then I had these dowels I already had from my daughter's birthday party in December, but recently I was at the Dollar Tree and I did see that they sold a pack of dowels. So if you're looking for dowels, you probably can find them there. If not, you can find them at your local craft store. And then I purchased this at Christmas time to wrap gifts. This is from Hobby Lobby. So I used that because if you saw my Valentine home tour, I used a lot of pops of pink. And then the other two ribbons I used are from the Dollar Spot currently. These are $1 each. I always try to stock up on ribbon whenever I see them at the Dollar Spot. So this is like a pom-pom pink one. And then this one is like with sequins. And then these I hot glued, and there are just, I got this pack of stickers from the Dollar Tree, and I just hot glued those. And I'm going to be sharing these in another upcoming video, but here's another sneak peek of Valentine DIYs to come. So make sure, if you guys aren't subscribed to my channel, that you subscribe so that I can give you all the details on this stuff. So I thought it turned out really cute though, and I love it. I put it, let me show you guys where I put it. So I got this basket that's like rose gold. I have like all the supplies that I use for the kids, like during the holiday season, like paper goods, cupcake stuff, sprinkles, cookie cutters, all that fun stuff. And then I tape it to right here, like this. In the Valentine home tour, I had it on this side, but it was like kind of squished. So I decided to just put it on this side, and I just tape it. It doesn't stay. So what I do is I just like tape it right here. So yeah, I really love how it turned out. And there is a little quick DIY for you guys that is super, super inexpensive. Okay, so the main ingredient to this chicken to make it taste so delicious is this chili lime seasoning blend from Trader Joe's. So I pour some of this. I put in garlic powder and onion powder and salt, and then I just cook it, and everyone in my family loves it. So I don't measure, I just kind of sprinkle everything with it, like a generous amount on both sides. So I cover everything like that with all of the seasonings, and then I flip it over and do the same thing, and I cook it. The chili, I don't find the chili lime spicy, and my kids are pretty sensitive to spices, and it doesn't seem to bother them. because the line is what really gives it a nice kick. So I definitely feel like this is a super easy weeknight meal. Not all of my kids eat sweet potato, so I also make green beans. So some of them have green beans, some have sweet potato. And then I usually, sometimes we'll do rice or like mac and cheese for the kids too. But tonight, since I'm in a hurry, I'm just gonna do sweet potato, green beans, and a fruit and the chicken. So that's what they're gonna have tonight. And then Chris and I will eat later after the kids go down because Chris is working late tonight. Dinner's almost ready. This little missy almost had a blowout. Not almost, she did. So we're doing some unexpected laundry and wardrobe changes. And then I'm gonna get the kids to eat and then we're gonna head out. So a little bit of a mad dash, but we're making it. We're making it work, right? Are we making it work? Yes. Are we making it work? Can you give me thumbs up? Oh. We are back home. The kids are in bed. I am so exhausted. The kids had a good time, but they also were a little bit scared. It was at night and it was really, really loud, and the dragons get really close to you. So they liked it, but it wasn't quite what they were expecting. But I think if we like make it a tradition every year, then it'll be something that they'll come to enjoy and look forward to. So they said they were happy that they went, but it wasn't what they were expecting, which I understand that because it's a little bit intense if it's not something you're used to. And this was our first year going to the dance. When Leo was a baby, we saw one, but it's been years since we had been able to go to one. So I'm glad we went though. I'm so tired. Molly doesn't really, like, she'll go down for a few hours in the beginning of the night when I first put her down, but the rest of the night is kind of like rough. I'm just really tired, and it's really hard for me to stay motivated. Before having Molly, like, I would clean every single night. Like, I would go to bed with everything clean, and I like having the house clean, but it's pretty much always a mess. So when I'll try to pick like one day, and I'll stay up till like 3 in the morning just cleaning because it makes me anxious, and then the rest of the days it's like a disaster. So I'm trying to do like a little bit each night, even though I'm exhausted, so it doesn't get so out of control where I stay up till 3 in the morning cleaning because I'm so behind on everything. So I think what I'm gonna do, like, it gets to a point where like my eyeballs hurt because I'm so tired, and during the day I have to be like full force with the kids because we're homeschooling and doing activities and doing all the things. So by the time nighttime comes and the kids are in bed, all I want to do is go to sleep. I think what I'm going to do is just set a timer for 20 minutes. That way I can at least pick up a few things. I picked up the kitchen at dinner time, so it's really like the dining room and the living room. And Chris is awesome because I clean the kitchen at dinner time, and then like any leftover things he kind of finishes off and turns on the dishwasher. So like there's a couple dishes on the dining table from dinner time because we ran out, and then normally I make the kids pick up whatever they were playing with, but since we ran out and it wasn't like our normal nighttime routine, there's just stuff everywhere. So I'm gonna put on a timer for 20 minutes, get done as much as I can in the 20 minutes. At least it won't be like a total disaster. And I feel like if I have a timer, I'll just move like a lot faster. So that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, I'm gonna get started, and hopefully this, if you're in a season of tiredness, hopefully this will give you a little bit of cleaning motivation.
So, on the nights that I am really, really tired, my main priority is just picking up the house, not necessarily cleaning, deep cleaning, any of that stuff. I just kind of want the house picked up and presentable and able for us to continue on with the next day without being overwhelmed or stressed out. That's kind of the whole point of these quick cleanups. I just feel like it's a lot easier to start the day with a picked up house, and there are still little messes and things that need to be cleaned up, but it's better than me just going to bed without doing anything. And I think I've kind of just had to change my mindset with having 4 kids, a newborn, homeschooling. I just don't have time to do everything every single night, and I have to be okay with that for the time being and just kind of pick up a little bit each night. That way it doesn't get too crazy, but it's still is manageable and the house isn't so out of control. But it's definitely there, we still have our messes. There's still things that need to be cleaned, but at least this is progress, and I feel like it is not as overwhelming for me. Something that I recently did in the new year that has really helped manage the toys is I bought these really flat bins. You'll see them at the beginning when I'm cleaning the living room, and I just slide those under the couch. The kids have a really easy time picking up their toys and putting them in those bins, and it also helps keep toys from sliding under the couch, and it's just a really easy way to keep everything organized. The kids each have a few bins, and they know that every day they have to pick up their toys and put them in the designated bins. That has been a huge game changer for us, and I highly recommend that if you have that space under the couch. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making it, and I really like showing you guys kind of the different things we do throughout our day. We definitely stay busy. I would love to get some feedback in the comments and know what you liked about this video. Also, please let me know what videos you want to see from me in the future. I have a lot of video ideas coming up. Hopefully I can get them to you guys, but I would love to hear some feedback from you guys as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye!